Boys, just calm down. We don't need to throw punches just yet. I just watched 3 premierships in 4 years just to watch this shit again.
The big angry men who run around in fashion bodies.
If I see anyone complain or say that they can swap Martinelli for Matt and Mbappe, that's true.
I'm just dreaming of beers.
Hello and welcome to another week of the Uneducated Nuffies, episode 51. One more year to one more year. Dang it! One more week to a full year.
We're booking in 1 year in advance.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, guys, after a cold week, how are you both?
I'm good. Had my first Saturday night off in a long time and had Sunday free. What was great. I do enjoy weekends being back.
What?
It was a shock to the system.
You like the weekend?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I did work on Saturday though. It was pretty cold out at. What was that Saturday? I've gone blank where I worked at Saturday.
This is good.
This is really
riveting content. Yes, I can't remember.
What AFLW game were you?
I got to try and remember where I was at. Oh, it was.
Name the teams.
I was at. Fuck, I forgot.
No, my
Vic
God.
Park?
No, it wasn't Vic Park.
Casey Fields?
No.
Wendy Hill.
No.
St Kilda.
Yes.
Oh,
I was at RSC
Moorabbin.
Park.
Okay.
It was a good game, West Coast and.
Did you go to the airport?
No.
No.
Was that Moorabbin?
Yeah, Moorabbin Airport.
No, it's not near there. But I had Saturday night off. It was quite nice. I went to a 21st. Mate for the crew club, Oscar C, gets his 21st. Good night. But
Did he pay you to name drop him on the podcast?
No, I just wanted to name
Then
drop
why'd
him.
you say him?
It was his birthday. I wanted to say what it was. But I got an Uber home, and I got an Uber, and this one was interesting. Do I name the Uber driver?
No.
No.
Can't I name him?
Uber driver.
He's an Uber driver. He commentated the whole drive home. So he commentated when he was turning
Yeah, that's
and
annoying.
which way he was going. I wanted to get out of the car and walk because it was irritating.
Is there an option on Ubers where you can say to your driver, don't speak?
Yeah, you can.
I
You
wish I had that.
You got to activate it. Because I reckon I'm going to activate it on mine because I just want
Can
to.
you activate it?
Yes, you can do it for sure.
Because I was just
You
like,
definitely used to be able to.
he literally been like, I'm gonna turn righty now, and then just like, oh, there's a car crash there. There was a car crash there. We did see a car crash on the road, but like he was commentating
Just
everything,
talking shit.
and I'm just like, I'm too drunk at this state.
How much was the Uber?
Oh, I paid 23.
Okay. So it wasn't that long of an Uber?
No, it was from Mitcham to my house.
So you know what? You can't complain. I reckon the time frame. If he did that for a whole $70 Uber ride,
Oh, that's a lot.
Well, imagine you get one from the city to your house. That'd be bad.
yeah, $120.
Oh, don't eat that. Do
That'd
not
be-
eat
That'd
that.
be bad.
All right,
But that was my weekend.
Jim, how about you?
I'm good. I'm excited because we're now out of winter, out of the cold season in
Oh,
Melbourne.
goodness.
September's here. I love September. September's the best month. of the
Sniffy
year.
season.
in
You
Melbourne.
get the sniff of footy.
Yeah, finals
God.
footy. The sun's out.
We're getting warmer weather.
Public holidays coming up soon.
Oh,
What's a public holiday?
footy Eve, mate.
Yeah,
Grand final Eve.
Guess what? I got to work that day.
Unfortunate.
boys, we're back.
Oh,
We're back.
it's so good. Good thing my team's in September.
Yeah, but also I'm used to it, so I'm really relaxed in September because I
Been
don't have
2
to worry.
years, so it's sort of now getting a bit distant for me.
No, it was last year. You were in
Maybe we
September.
did make it.
You just remember you got bashed.
No,
You made it.
no, because it was August the first week.
Yeah, but you still made finals and then went down 60-0.
Don't deflect from that.
Oh, well, we lost to the grand finalists last year, so
God damn it. We beat them.
the year before. You didn't beat them last year.
No,
You didn't make finals
in the
last year.
finals, before the finals we did though.
Yeah, but you didn't make finals last year.
No, because we sucked. Anyway, guys, do you want to hear my weekend?
Yeah, go.
No, but
No,
sure.
okay. Let's move on. So I didn't do much Sunday. I went to see my dad, mum, crazy thing, right?
Good to go see your
Good, yep.
parents.
Today, though, I got a big rush. I've been mentioning college football on this podcast a bit.
What? I haven't noticed.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, Miami Hurricanes, my adopted team, they played today and they won their first ranked game since 2017 against Notre Dame. Thanks. Watching it while going to get my groceries was pretty funny.
Do they have Australians punting?
No, this is one of the only colleges that doesn't have an Australian punter.
Oh,
They still employ Americans.
yeah.
That's a good video of that.
That's weird.
Can you say something?
Well, you yell at me for talking too much, and now I go quiet and you get angry.
Because you're just sitting there looking like a little Snoopy.
Move on.
What the boundary umpire? There is a pig at full forward.
You need to calm down. I'm from Maui.
Do a push-up with them on top of you, Jakey!
We're now 1 week closer to that one day in September that we all remember. We got to final season. Thank goodness it's all over.
Thank God.
Oh, I'm so
No
happy
more
this
footy
is
for
done.
Essendon this year.
I'm so happy this is over.
What do you mean, guys? We're still in it.
For 2 weeks.
For 2
No,
weeks.
no. We're going to go all the way.
No.
I'm not coping.
We finally got there. We had to wait for one more game. Wednesday night footy. We haven't had that properly since COVID years.
Yeah.
Like besides the marquee events, like a Wednesday night football, on a random Wednesday night.
That was real weird seeing WNF on the bottom of the Fox footy display.
I didn't watch Fox. I watched 7.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Quick touch on that. Gold Coast have qualified for finals for the first time in their club's history in convincing fashion. They dominated Essendon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Nothing else to say. Noah
really
Anderson took over, and then
Yeah.
they were done.
Yeah,
It was
and then
one goal each at the start, then they kicked 3 in about 5 minutes, and it was all over.
Ben King dominated. We might have seen Todd Goldstein's final AFL game.
Yeah, that must have been the feeling I was feeling last week. Was actually Todd Goldstein just getting absolutely abused.
Oh,
When he broke his nose.
His nose
Every
out.
day, yeah.
No, he's necessary now. After can we talk about it now? Draper's officially nominated to lead the club.
yep. Ridley wants out too.
We'll come back to it in review time.
Oh, God, we're getting worse. We were the worst out of this, but that happened. Finals are set up now, but before we get to finals, we had two things happen on Thursday Night Football. I don't think it was football. It was something.
It was definitely a TV show.
AFL media on Thursday night.
Yeah. Let's start off with the Legends game. That was funny viewing the Legends game.
Nah, be honest, I didn't enjoy it.
It was just funny.
It was just two people having a punch on, and then an old man being abused.
I think it was
I mean, let's be real. Goz was the whole show.
Yeah.
the people
It
who
revolved around him.
the people who expected this to be like a good game of football were just in for a shock.
No.
Some of the fitness of those players out there were riveting.
The fact that Fev could have had like 15 goals and he kicked like 5 goals 10.
Fev couldn't kick straight. Goz was all over. Cyril Rioli looked like he can still play in the AFL.
The torp from like 60 meters, 70 meters.
He could still play.
If he'd never happened, Cyril would still be on the Hawks list.
I think I said this to you on Thursday night. He could literally play in any AFL team right now, and they'd pick him up as a small forward.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
He's 34.
Yeah, so he'll be a good figure.
Yeah.
A good figure to have to teach a new small to come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Cyril and Bruce still together.
Oh yeah.
And Gunston.
Oh, Unk free.
Dave Hughes almost died. So this came out the next day. He ended up going to the ICU overnight with a broken rib. So 5 broken ribs and a punctured lung. Apparently it was
What Trika like?
it was Andrew Embley apparently who did it to him with the bump. But I think Goz's injury and Robinson's hitting him wouldn't have helped
wasn't
either.
Goz taken to the ground. It was Goz firing a ball into his rib cage,
And then flipping him off.
and then flipping off, and then Robbo then just pushing him in that rib cage, and then Embley taking him
Right.
in the rib cage.
Do you see Goz got fined $7.5K for the
Nah,
bird finger
it
as well?
got
That's
dropped.
so bad.
It got dropped.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
because
say.
apparently it was that,
No.
or you can get like a written warning.
It got dropped. I listened to DDF today.
It was funny though.
It was hilarious.
I did love it. Look, it was a good bit of fun.
Nah, we've gone past now. The fact that people are getting fined for not even AFL sanctioned, or probably not sanctioned, but AFL games.
It was funny.
Move on.
Move on. But we had All Australian as well.
The AFL awards.
AFL awards, sorry. My apologies. There was multiple awards that night. We'll start off. Nick Dacos won the AFL PA Player of the Year for the players.
Well
Yeah.
done, Nick.
Well done.
It's like describing the obvious.
Yeah, because that one's more of like how people perceive the season. It's not like a weekly vote thing. So,
Yeah.
look, there wasn't really... He probably was... When you look at it, not week in, week out, he probably was the best player.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he was the best player.
Oh, if the Bont played the whole season, it'd probably be the
Bont,
Bont. Zach Butters also could have been if he played
Yeah.
the full season. He only missed a few games, but he still was in that Port side, and that Port side was awful. So,
Yeah.
like, it was just the best player on a decent team getting the award as expected.
Yeah. He was always going to be up there in the awards this season.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The Coaches Association awards though, pretty high held in pretty high regard, this award.
I think this is the most. I think this is now the most prestigious award.
It's the
in
most.
the
It's the
AFL.
most real to telling. Like, because the umpires we
Yeah.
all know get it wrong.
Well,
The,
'cause
the prestige is still with the Brownlows.
because
but
it's you look at it. AFL, the Brownlows, obviously the umpires vote for it straight after the game, whereas this one, the coaches watch the replays, they see what happens, and then they vote on the Monday. So they have a lot more insight to how people have dominated.
It's also not limited to 3 players. Like, there could be.
It's the top 5.
Yeah, it could be.
yeah, well, you can get the max votes you can get is 10
Yeah.
in a game. So, but anyway, we had a tie for that award between Recruit of the Year Bailey Smith and new skipper Noah Anderson.
Yeah, I think both deserving.
Yeah, both
I think-
deserving.
They both had
I
fantastic.
think you could see it was going to be either way. I think Dacos fell 8 short.
Yeah,
he was at 3rd.
Yeah, he
third
was
or fourth?
3rd or 4th with Dawson.
Yeah, Dawson. I think Dawson came 3rd, but I think even Butters was up there. I think Butters came
Yeah.
5th.
It's literally like it shows the people who, when they had their best games, were really good, but then also were consistently at
Yeah.
that vote. And it's good to see.
Bailey Smith also getting it with missing 3 or 4 games is very impressive.
Yeah, he had a firing season. I still can't believe you didn't put him in your All Australian.
The reason why for me is still he should be suspended.
He'd still win the award if he got suspended.
No.
It's not like a Brownlow.
He can still win the Brownlow, though, to be fair.
Yeah, because corruption. Anyway,
What, the Brownlow hasn't been corrupted before?
like last year, or
No, not last
or Ollie
year.
Wines,
Couple years. Or
or Lockie
Cripps'
Neal,
first one.
or Cripps' first one, or Matt Prittis, or Cooney.
You're a salty man for the Brownlow.
Oh, what do I have against the Cooney one?
Can we talk about more corrupt Geelong awards? Like Sean Manor winning AFL's best young player at
He is-
28 years old.
He's who's he the same age as? That was pointed out.
He's
yeah, I
the
did-
same age.
There was someone. Oh, Clayton Oliver. Who
Yeah.
won it in 2017.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I can't believe youngster Sean Manor is older than me.
Geelong have a bright future.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was questionable. But we got the All Australian squads. Couple notable missing players, but look, I think it was a pretty reasonable squad.
Oh, it was a reasonable squad.
It wasn't absurd as past years. Still some picks you.
I think the most absurd decision was to give Jeremy Cameron the captaincy.
Who thought that was a good idea? There's literally like 5 captains in that team.
I was listening to Kane Cornstalk because
Dawson,
he's on the committee.
Anderson.
And it's just like, oh, we want to reward him for his dedication to his playing over the years. And like, he's not a captain though.
He didn't care. He didn't
He's
want.
never captain ever.
There's this crazy thing. You got a Coleman.
He didn't want to be the captain.
It was questionable. I think probably the most surprising misses out of the All Australian were probably in the back line. Maybe
Yeah.
you'd put Worrell or Wilkie being in there. I think I was surprised to see Battle in there, but when you look at his stats, it stacks up.
It stacks up, but then Battle was also in a fairly decent defense. Like Hawthorn's strong suit isn't their defense, but they were much more solid than they were last year. Cal Wilkie's quite literally the only defensive person in St Kilda right now
Yeah.
because Naz and Sinclair are off running elsewhere.
Yeah.
Even
I don't like the excuse they use for Battle over Worrell in the fact that they said Battle played in winning football when Adelaide finished higher on the ladder.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
shocking that the best defense in the AFL didn't get a single All Australian defender.
Yeah. Especially also seeing Josh Worrell was a game winner in multiple games.
And also the factor in he was not anywhere near this consideration at the start of the year.
I think even Vloston could have been like people were battling for no pun intended for Vloston there as well to get in, but I think everywhere else on the ground was pretty questionable. Nick Dacos
Why is
on the
Dacos on the
bench was
bench?
interesting.
PA Player of the Year. No, he's on the bench. Also, no. So in the forward line, Zach Bailey made it in, which good on him.
Yeah, it was. You look again, someone like you wouldn't have predicted, but when the season he had, he's probably deserving of it.
He probably did.
Jamie Elliott?
Jamie Elliott, you know, one of the most accurate kicks in the comp.
I'm picking Elliott over Bailey every day of the week.
Ben
Yeah.
King didn't get any sort of reference, which people can have their things on that.
Yeah, the problem is with the key forwards, what you had. Jeremy was always getting in.
Oh, yeah.
there's one spot taken already, and
Phil
it was
Thorpe had to be in. And
Phil
then
Thorpe,
Gunson's
I
had the
thought,
most ridiculous year you could have had.
Yeah.
it's pretty much like he had a great season, but he's a bit like
He's stiff.
Yeah,
but
stiff.
he's
Yeah.
stiff, but
They're
it's
only,
fair.
they're only ever going to pick 3.
They're going to pick 4.
Fortunately not.
That's the awards. Award season is underway. We
What's
go to
it?
some BNFs. Just
Oh yeah, just go.
to
Ahead. Hey guys, hey North, can you let us in, please?
no
one else is here.
BNF.
West Coast BNF. That'll be a good night.
Oh god,
I'm going to Geelong BNF. I want to see what goes on there.
Nah.
no.
Western Bulldogs one.
Ooh,
It will be fun. It'll be a fun party.
That would be
Ooh,
fun.
That would be interesting.
Collingwood BNF.
Oh well.
That's literally like a gala nowadays.
Yeah, well, Darcy Moore gives a speech for the whole time.
We'll
So.
go hang out with Muzzer at the Carlton BNF.
You know, he's in Bali.
He comes. He flies in for it.
No,
FIFO.
no. He's stuck in Bali now. He's not leaning back.
He will be back from Bali in March.
Oh God.
Anywho, we're at finals time here. This week is first week of finals.
Let's go.
4 great games.
So excited.
It's around the board.
Yay.
I can't wait. You traveling Adelaide?
No, but have you seen the whole thing we're doing right now?
I heard there's
We're
murmurs
painting.
about
We're
it.
trying to paint Adelaide Oval black and white. When Adelaide fans get more membership tickets.
I mean, I've seen the thing that tickets are currently reselling for GA for $500.
Yeah, for Adelaide seats.
That's mental.
Yeah.
Adelaide,
$500.
they're going to be
Well,
rounding up.
It is the Crows' first final since the 2017 grand final. Big, long time out of the finals. Lots of first time finals
I think
players.
we talked about they had 3 players that have only played finals before, being Tex.
They've had. I looked through the list. They've had a couple more. So they've obviously got Tex. You're right. Brody Smith,
Rory Laird.
Jordan Dawson at Sydney, Neil Bullen at Melbourne, and then Paling and Cumming at the Giants.
That's still 6 or 7. It's still a
Yeah.
lot. That's a whole.
And only 3 from the last Adelaide team
Yeah.
to make it through.
Yeah, but think about that compared to the Collingwood list. 80, probably 80% of that list has played finals before.
I
well,
think 90%.
The only people who are coming in since Houston missed finals last year, but he played the year before.
Long hasn't played a final.
No, he hasn't played finals.
Other than that, like Schultz has played finals at Fremantle. A few of these other recruits have played finals elsewhere.
Yeah.
And obviously, everyone who's a mainstay has played finals just 2 years ago.
Yeah, no. Look, I'm actually a lot more excited about finals after, not because we're good, we're not, but we're the one time of year where we show up is always final series.
Yeah.
Even when we're awful, we do our best in finals.
Yeah.
And the experience we have, if Pendles plays halfback flank, we might be generally on for a flag because he actually marshaled a defense. Jeremy Howe could possibly be back if we make it the prelims.
Yeah.
Which that's a hope down the line. But what the main thing is that we nearly beat this Adelaide team 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They don't have ranking anymore.
Yeah, that's the main thing we're going to expect out of Thursday night. It's going to be a very tight, hard contest. If you look at the numbers in disposals and clearances between these two sides, when they average this year, it is almost identical. Like 1 or 2 disposals and 1 or 2 clearances in it, going across the team stats. We saw last time you played, Collingwood dominated the inside 50 count, had the territory, didn't impact on the scoreboard.
Well, that's the thing that's going to be the main thing. I think the only way Collingwood can win is by scoring. And you have to score, I think, above 80 points to be any chance to win. Because you look at the last 5 games, playing against top 8 teams, you've scored 63 against Gold Coast, 78 against Fremantle, 65 against Brisbane, 56 against Adelaide, and
It was 46 against Hawthorn.
46 against Hawthorn. So you haven't scored well against top 8 teams. And that's probably been your biggest issue in this last 6 to 8 weeks where you have struggled with that run. So I think for any chance Collingwood to win, they have to score at least 80 plus. But it's going to be a challenge, especially with how well set up Adelaide's defence has been all season.
Oh, for sure. I still don't have much faith in this forward line after seeing what they put up. Melbourne, the last quarter was the only good quarter we played in the whole time. It's good to have the final quarter be the one that's actually good, but it's not going to be good if we go there playing what we did for the first 3 in front of goal because we were inaccurate again.
Yeah.
But the one thing, as I said, I have faith in is that these are finals experienced players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only one that really will be lacking a bit of finals leadership, even though he did play finals for us, was McStay. Because he kept on getting injured in finals. Played a Giants game in 2023, and that's basically the last final he's played.
Yeah.
So, but he was great in that game as well.
Is it silly to think of an idea of bringing in Mason Cox against Adelaide?
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Just because they don't have a really big key tall defender.
It still is because he can't kick.
Yeah, but you saw what he did. Like, I think what you're going to get out of him playing this one game, I wouldn't play him for the whole final series, but just this Adelaide game, going against an Adelaide defense that isn't very tall and trying to use his height advantage could be a difference, especially if in that forward line.
I don't think we go tall. That's the issue for me because we can't go tall. We can't
just
mark.
I think you still play the same 3.
I just think you can't penetrate Adelaide's defence at the moment.
We can if we don't. We play the way we played in the first half of the season. When we're not going towards the holes, we're going towards the open runs, which, yes, you can say might not happen as much, but there are players in there. McCreary back now.
Is he back?
He's back.
He's
I heard
back.
there's a potentially he might be missing this week.
Potential. It's going to
be
plays.
50, it's going to be 50-50
You
with him.
do as much as you can to get him play though,
Yeah.
because he's very important.
Yeah. Degoe, when he rests, will be able to do that. Lockie Schultz is once again proving why he is being underrated in that team. Not in front of goal, but everywhere else. But they're making opportunities that I think you got to go back to playing the smaller balls in the 50, not going, oh, there's Brody down there. Let's kick the Brody Mychek. Actually trying to find one-on-one so you can actually exploit. Jamie Elliott, number one, needs to be the number one target.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you play Bobby Hill?
If he's available, yes.
Even though he hasn't played, he's played barely any football in 8 weeks.
I still think there's 3 or 4 players who can take down the squad pretty easily.
Yeah, I think Bobby, if he's available and the team feels like it's okay for him to play, you play him because he's one of the guys in this final series that could change everything.
Look after his first stint out, and he came back for a quarter against Brisbane. He was our best player in that quarter.
Yeah.
Like
he's an impact moment guy. He's not going to play a full game where he's going to be amazing. He's like that Isaac ranking. He has his spurts for 10, 20 minutes where he just dominates the game, and then he might go missing for the rest of it. But that 20 minutes sets you up for the rest of the game.
And that's my issue will be is if he starts on, we need to have someone on the bench who's ready to come on.
Yeah.
If he starts off, we need to be able to activate it, not in the final quarter, because we just didn't have enough of it against Brisbane.
Yeah.
Brisbane already kicked ahead.
You need him almost at halftime.
You need him, halftime and in it straight away.
You need someone who can place out. I think
Another thing I'm interested as well with Collingwood is the defense side, because last time they went into it without Howe as well against Adelaide, and the team defense actually did a great job shutting down Thilthorpe. None of the big 3 forwards got off of that night for the Crows.
I don't think
Can they replicate it?
I don't see it happening again.
The thing is, right, Adelaide didn't change how they played, right? The one thing we love is a contest, not a lead, right? That's how Thilthorpe, Tex, and Fogarty's the one that will be able to get away. Fogarty's game is leading forward. Thilthorpe and Walker are one-on-one contested people. If we're playing Darcy Moore and Frampton, which
Who goes to Thilthorpe?
Frampton.
And then are you putting Darcy Moore on Fogarty or are you putting him on Tex?
Well, I'd say Tex, because my point would be Fogarty will likely have a Maynard, someone that's a bit smaller build, because Fogarty's a bit more mobile. You want someone that's a bit more mobile on him. And Tex's immobility, which he's still mobile for his age, his position.
And his field kicks are late. So
Yeah.
he'll get up the ground anyway.
But you can take a little bit more risk on him than you can on Fogarty if you want to make it work.
Yeah, I think this Adelaide team is going to be really... They've been a team who likes to shoot out a lot this season. I feel like it's going to be the same. Going to go goals for goals. Especially with... It's going to be... Rochelle's back in, I think. I think they're...
It's a test.
He's another 50-50.
It's a test. But
I'm with the feeling if he's available, you pick him because, especially with no ranking, you need a moments person. He's someone who can be a moments person. And then if they can get even one of their 3 key forwards going, it's going to be such a hard battle for Collingwood to have come back. And they're going to pretty much, if they lose any contest in that midfield, this midfield battle is going to be unbelievable to watch.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a big tussle to try and get the pressure back in their defense.
Look, I'm not sold will win because of the forward line, but the fact that we nearly beat them, as I said 3 weeks ago, DeGoey's found his form last week. He looked amazing. And when DeGoey's going, which he was not in the Adelaide game, if Bobby Hill's back, which even without any play will be a big impact. If Bowman Career is playing, even without injury, is still fast enough. Like with injury, sorry, we'll still be faster than anything we have. I have more hope.
I think it'll be a very interesting game.
Do we want to have a prediction?
I think it's going to be Adelaide by 20.
I'm going to go... I'm going to go, obviously, copium way. Us by 4.
I think it's so hard to split between this one. This is the closest final out of the lot for mine this first week.
Oh, I'd say
I don't think it is.
I think it's the closest one. I'm going to set the Crows by 4.
I just think form's going to be too big of an issue with Collingwood.
The only reason I'm saying it's this close is because I think Craig McRae's a great coach. And
I think he's a great coach, but form is a massive thing in this league. We've seen it years gone past. If you have form going to finals, it's a difference.
Move on.
Move on.
Friday night football.
We're actually going.
We're going.
Yeah, we're going. This is going to be a great game.
We're going to get silly.
The one game in Melbourne for the first week of the finals.
This is
These are two heavyweights going on.
This is, in my opinion, going to be match of the round.
This will be.
This is going to be elite.
This is Brisbane's real test. Is this? Are they going to win it?
This is, if Brisbane win this, I struggle seeing them miss out at the grand
Oh
final.
no, they're not, they're making it no matter what. Like
Yeah.
if they win this.
I think whoever wins this game is playing grand final.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the two best sides in it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like in terms of the
And
experience
form wise too.
and form. Like Geelong have had an easy run in, but they're Geelong. They've been here before. That doesn't matter the run they've had in.
And like we go to their 2023 run, 22 run, and 24 they were nearly in the grand final.
Yeah,
They've added more speed. They've added more, basically everything around. They don't have Tom Hawkins questions like who's going to replace him. Shannon Neal has.
Yeah.
Like this team is scary, and they're playing another really scary team. It should be Barnstormer.
This is going to be the best midfield battle
Yeah.
of the final
Think
series.
about it. You've got Smith and Holmes, who super like speed, acceleration, drive with the ball, kicking forward, against Neil, McCluggage, the Ashcrofts, and then they complement the midfields with Atkins on the defensive side for Geelong,
You've
and then
got
Dunkley on the side.
Sean
defensive
Mann
side.
even plays some time. Grind Myers.
I think what Geelong are going to do, I'll be shocked if they don't, because Geelong is someone who likes to tag. I reckon is it Oyston their tagger?
Oyston Mullen, yeah.
Oyston will be going straight to McCluggage. Put
Oh,
the house
have
on
to.
it.
You go on McCluggage
Put the
or
house
Neil?
on it. No, I think
Well-
what McCluggage has been able to do this year, Neil is someone gets all the ball and gets him in a good position. I reckon McCluggage is more impactful and dangerous. You send him straight there. We've seen what he's been able to do this year. I think he's their danger man.
Does Dunkley tag?
Yeah, Dunkley tags. I reckon
Dunkley
he's going
tags
Who
Bailey
does he-
Smith.
Bailey. But again, Bailey is a impactful moments player. Holmes is a very much more of a consistent get it forward. He does a lot around the grounds. But when Bailey has the ball, it's that impact. And finals football is about impact, and what he can do, you need to make sure you hinder that.
I also like Dunkley on Smith just due to the years they played together with the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Dunkley
Yeah,
knows his
they
game.
had
a-
He knows how he plays.
And
It's
also,
gonna be-
Dunkley's probably one of the best taggers who, when he's not having to tag, he can get his own ball and
Yeah.
move forward.
Yeah. We also get to see the tackle battle between Atkins and Dunkley. It's just
That's why I
two
said-
people who run.
Well,
and
Dunkley
tackle.
did win the most courageous award too in the AFL
Yeah, and
awards
Atkins
as
has
well.
broken a tackle record by a mile this year.
So
Two absolute bulls going at it. Like, you're right. For two teams that have pretty average ruckman, the midfield battle is
Oh, it's
It's
going to
on.
be.
well, no, Darcy Fort's been elite the last month.
He has. He's actually been quite good.
He's been pretty good.
yeah great.
I think, yeah, it's going to come down to. I think this midfield battle is going to be where the game's won.
All right, look, let's go to a different way, right? Cameron versus Andrews.
Or
Yeah.
yes,
Going to be an elite forward
sign me up.
because both teams' defense they're anchored around one man. Brisbane, Harris Andrews, and Geelong's is Tom Stewart.
Yeah.
Two elite defenders and
Is-
leaders in the AFL.
Who's Tom going to go to? Is he going to go straight to Logan Morris? Is he going to go for Hipwood?
Tom won't get a man. Look, they'll probably send like even a Jack Henry or someone
Yeah.
to Logan Morris, and then Stewart will probably pick up because again
He
Brisbane-
wants to intercept Tom
Yeah.
Stewart.
and
So
then they have O'Sullivan who can defend Gallup or whoever will be their second forward for Brisbane.
yeah.
So they're so well set up down there, Geelong, as
Oh.
are Brisbane. Like Andrews just marshals that defense perfectly.
Oh,
He's the best defensive leader in the AFL.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Then it's gonna be a small forward contest. So Stengel, Unskinny Myers is fit, which
Jack Martins can play a small or tall,
He's more of a tall than a small.
but he's dangerous.
He's dangerous, yeah.
yeah. Sean Mann once again when he's in the forward line versus Zach Bailey, All Australian, Cam Rayner. Who else is in there? So
Charlie Cameron's
Charlie
back in bit of
Cameron's
form.
back.
Again, Charlie Cameron is
Kai Lohman, there we go. That's the person I was thinking
Yeah.
off the top of my head. Who hasn't been good all year, and then last week just came out and destroyed the game,
And we know he did last year in the final
as well as
series.
Cal Archie.
I think you mentioned someone there who I think is going to be, if Brisbane go all the way, he's going to be the person who is going to elevate his game and almost become a superstar on this team. That's Cam Rayner.
Oh, no.
I think he is primed to have one of the best runs we've seen in finals since Dusty.
Yeah. Well, we saw a glimpse of it last year. In that prelim against Geelong, he turned the game in the second half and helped him get over the line. That goal he kicked on the left to seal the game. One of the greatest goals I've seen in the finals in
He
recent years.
when he's the person that takes over for Brisbane, Brisbane is just so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Because
Both
he-
these teams when they're up and about are fun to watch.
Oh yeah, but the way that Cameron dominates a game is not. It's like Dusty. It is. It's just.
Dusty
It's
tendencies.
a small forward who just can bull people despite not having to build for it, and also can just kick it from anywhere.
Yeah. I think for Geelong to win, I think one of the most important things to see here from Geelong, I want to see Jeremy Cameron mow up the ground. I think he's more dangerous up the ground than when it's bombed in deep because I don't think he's a great one-on-one in the air contested one. He's someone who's better leading out in front compared to Shannon Neal, who I think is a better physical one-on-one contender.
Well, what I would like to see is Shannon Neal work on Cameron, like with Cameron, on keeping Andrews to one of the two of them.
Yeah.
Because Andrews are only real tall of a back. Like they haven't got many other key backs that are tall. So we want to have Shannon Neal take the Andrews attention. If he gets up higher to the field for Cameron, that could be the case. Otherwise, you want to see him play higher up, even just in the 50, because Cameron can kick it from anywhere.
Yeah.
So
that's the main thing with Geelong going forward. They want the ball in the best users like Brian Myers, Sean Manor, those sort of likes, and get Andrews away from the ball.
Yeah.
Andrews' game is to take the ball away and just kill it away with a spoil intercept mark. He just wants the ball away and back in
I
Brisbane's
think
hands.
Geelong would be happy to try and have the ball, be aggressive, trying to take on Zorko. Because Zorko is someone who is a great user off halfback,
You can expose him,
but you can
going
expose
forward.
him heavily in defense, and he's someone they should be trying to look to take advantage of in this game.
for sure, what are we going for?
Given the record, they've beaten them twice this year, and they've beaten them last year in the prelim and the MCG. They've just turned into a fortress this year. These sides are so good, but I'm going to say Brisbane by 6 points.
I'm with you, Brisbane by 3.
I'm going to go Cats, but
Meow.
I reckon it's 1 point game.
Yeah,
It's going to be a barn burner.
so I'm excited. I'm very excited for this final.
Saturday socials.
Oh God!
Are these
Finally a good Saturday.
Do you know?
Did Channel 7 get these finals?
Yeah, they get all finals.
Okay. I was gonna say,
They get to every game. You'll be watching it on free-to-air TV live.
I'll be watching it on Fox.
It's still the 7 broadcast.
Yeah, no, but I'd rather not have ads after every goal.
That's all you get from it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Cool,
we
it's still
start
our
off.
feed.
We start off in the Saturday Arvo, the first elimination final. It's at a shithole. It's at Angie.
Oh, who let this happen?
The Giants did by finishing 5th.
They earned the right.
Yeah, they have.
Take it to.
How funny was that tweet actually on the week? On Tuesday, we'll be awaiting the results on Wednesday night to see if we'll be playing a home final like us and Adelaide. It's completely just butchered out. Then someone said, Geelong have a home final. And they go, they're not playing it. They're not playing at Cardinia.
No,
Unreal
It was
from the
good.
Giants.
It was good there.
Good gear.
should play it in Canberra.
Oh, God.
That's worse. That is.
There's no good options for him.
No.
Anyway, they play the Hawks. I kind of feels weird the Hawks finished 8th. They feel a lot better than 8th.
Yeah.
It's the first year I can really remember every team being a really good shot at doing some damage in this final series.
I think there's 6 teams who can win it. I think.
Yeah.
I saw a stat as well. There's only been. This is a cool stat as well. There's never been a team to win a flag from 4th, 6th, or 8th. So
you're screwed.
pin that in.
Nah.
Pin that in.
No, we're record breakers.
Anyway, we're back to the Giants versus the Hawks. Now, the Hawks have never won a game at Engie before.
Never.
0-8. That includes games against the Giants.
Oh, that is a great stat.
Now, that includes games against the Giants and then games, obviously, in COVID,
yeah.
all that,
Oh wow.
all the lot. So, never won there.
They're not in great form either, I would say.
And this is probably the one team in the bottom half, like the 8, that you did not want to have the 4 tall forward situation going into.
Yeah.
Those Giants are set up so well with Taylor.
That's
Is
why-
Buckley back?
He's pushing to be back. He's got a calf, which we know calf injuries can be a bit of a,
Don't want to have your Achilles go pop.
or just a restraint of the calf.
Yeah.
So yeah, Buckley's going to be back. They've obviously got Taylor, who's an absolute weapon back down there. Iden's excellent. Obviously for the Giants, they've got Taylor down there, who's just one of the best interceptors and defenders in the comp. They got
All-Australian.
Iden, super reliable. As we said, Buckley coming back.
You can slide Himmelberg back if you need to as well.
Yeah.
Aaliyah, if he's back in available.
He may drop out for Buckley. Is the
Yeah.
only thing. But we'll see what happens there. Even then, and also the Giants are going to get Hogan back, Stringer back, Daniels back, and Kelly back.
I think Daniels is probably the most likely out of the
Yeah, so
4 of them.
he played VFL like 2 weeks ago.
And he looked very good.
Looked incredible. Back to what he looked like in
I
2023.
think Hogan they're saying is gonna be it's very much he's pushing his luck. Stringer's back, but it's L Stringer.
But the thing is with Stringer, you take a punt on him because
Yeah.
he could kick 5.
I think that this game is very much a game of 2 teams who have 2 great positional situations, but one glazing area where they struggle. GWS obviously being their forward line probably. They haven't been as strong as they have been
in part.
compared to last year and the year before, and then Hawthorn's midfield issues they've had all season.
They're also taking into account that, once again, as I said before, their strength of being in the last about 6 weeks is taken away with that forward line. Look, their midfield will really depend. They're going to be playing Tom Green, Finn Callahan, whoever else on the roll for that.
Probably
Cogs.
Caniglio, yeah.
Yeah, I think the main the thing the Hawks have to worry about the most is the midfield. Hawks midfield, with the way they're set up, they're not the quickest midfield. We know the Giants, that's Orange Tsunami that they're renowned for. Callahan, one of the fastest midfielders in the AFL. When they get going, they're off and they're flying.
Tom Green, contested beast.
And then you got Darcy Jones.
The only
It's
thing
wheels.
Hawthorn can have going for them at the moment to get some sort of more pace in there is Weddle possibly being available.
Weddle will be back. They'll play him. He played VFL.
It's the problem is you're pushing. There's a lot of risk here with the back injury.
You just do it.
You do it, but you can't give him heavy minutes in the midfield.
Oh no,
He won't play midfield anyway.
He'll probably play backline and push someone else up.
Because he can play as a tool as well.
Yeah.
And I may need that and match up.
My thought for this is that the Hawks need to be able to defend this whatnot forward line Giants have had, because the Giants have found their way with this real ratchet forward line. And if they can push through, get Grusevsky to be playing like Hogan, which he's not going to be Hogan, but he's going to be Hogan light. Cadman getting back to where
He's
he was.
playing some great football the last couple of weeks.
I can see this being a big issue if they get the ball in there enough.
Yeah.
Yep. The Hawks' way they're going to have to be a build up is they're off half back.
Yeah.
With Amon in particular and MP. That's their best shot at getting the ball movement, because when the ball movements haven't flying, they're great to watch the Hawks.
I think their strength here for Hawthorn is going to be their small forwards. I think their small forwards here have really stepped up. We saw last year Ginman sort of struggled for bits in his season last year, but he's had a great season.
Yeah.
We've seen how good the Wiz has been this year.
Dylan Moore's second half of
Dylan
the year has been
Moore.
really
Also
good.
remember how good the Wiz was in the finals last year.
I
He's built for the big stage.
want to see the Wiz have some midfield centre bounces.
He needs to.
He will.
I think when
He
he's in that, he doesn't need to be rolling around the midfield. You have him in that centre bounce there. He's a little weasel. He whizzes his way.
Well, Darcy
He
Jones versus him will be a good matchup.
He just provides a difference. And that's
Yeah.
all the Hawks need, because their midfield, as we know, is one-paced and one-dimensional.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we going with?
I'm going to go for Giants here. I think it'll be a good game. I don't see any of these finals really being massive blowouts. I think just they have too much in that midfield. And if the forward line even gets half going, I think their defence is going to hold up solidly enough on the other end for them to probably win by about 15 points.
I think it's going to be a game of experience here because Hawthorn have only played, a lot of them only played 2 finals. A lot of the Giants are a bit more experienced in finals, so I'm going to go the Giants by about 15.
I'm going Giants by 2 goals. I just think they'll run over the top.
Let's also not forget that last year they lost both their finals in cruel fashion.
Yeah.
They're got to be up and about. They need to win a final.
The last 3 finals they've all been cruel fashion.
The prelim as well. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final game, we're over to Optus Stadium here.
Saturday
Fremantle
night.
versus Gold Coast, Saturday night football.
It's probably the most
This-
boring final.
I'd say, I think the other game's going to be a more boring final, the Hawthorn Giants.
Is that due to like the crowd?
Yeah,
Yeah.
crowd, and I just don't think it's going to be an exciting brand of football. Whereas you probably got the most informed team based off record the last 12 weeks in Fremantle, and a hotshot Gold Coast who are trying to look to prove themselves in their first finals experience.
Yeah, look, this will be big. The Optus will be up and about. Big sellout. This one I've heard. The thing that makes Freo so interesting is, yes, like you've said, they've been in this amazing form, won so many games in the back half, but they also have the tendency to shit the bed.
Yeah.
We saw it against Brisbane a couple of weeks ago. We've seen it 1 or 2 other times this season. But the midfield battle again here, like such strong midfields throughout all these teams in the finals.
Yeah.
Look at the midfield: Sarong, Brayshaw, Young, Jackson going against Rao, Anderson,
Tuke Miller, who's had a great season as well.
Miller, Witts.
Wits in the ruck, just winning the
It's-
hitouts.
It's the most evenly matched contest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 2 insane midfields.
This is going to be a great game. I think what Freo need to do to get here, and I think it's been the most important thing all year, because when they've been at their best, it's been when Jackson and Darcy have been working together as a great ruck duo. When they've been at the worst is when they're struggling to get connection here. And I think that they're going to be the most pivotal bit to how Freo are going to play in this finals game.
Also, they need to play aggressively and move the ball forward fast.
When they sit back, it's so bad.
Yeah. In the second quarter against the Dogs, they noticed it. They rolled their half forwards up high to the contest and just slingshot it off against a midfield that's not very hardworking defensively. That is when they play their best footy. Murphy, Reid, and Shea Bolton are built for that role.
It's Freo have the players, as we said, Bolton, Reid doing that. The issue for me is going to be how tall they're going to get when Darcy's playing in ruck, because Jackson goes forward, Amos, Voss, Tracy, who else is on that forward line? Switkowski's probably the smallest person that's going to be down there, and Switkowski's probably
very
roll up to
tall.
half forward.
Frederick comes up as a small forward as well.
It's very tall.
When Gold Coast want to run, they've got so many small backs, but also Joel Jeffrey, right? Tall as, fast as well. Like there's Freo need to be able to go aggressive, but also not to overcommit, which is really, really painful for Longmuir to have to try and deal with. Because if they do, Noble, Rioli, and Jeffrey are going to take off.
Well, they don't care about defending their man.
No.
As soon as the Gold Coast get the ball back in their hands, they're off.
Yeah.
And that works for the Suns because they've got Collins back there to marshal the defense.
Yeah.
Mac Andrews a real threat.
Look better.
When the ball's coming high.
I think having Rioli back in definitely helps. That's it. That's that finals experience you need down back.
Oh yeah.
He's probably the most experienced player that they've got for finals in this team.
Comfortably.
Yeah.
Three
So
flags.
they need to sort of feed on him for his experience. But it's going to be Gold Coast is going to be their midfielder forward getting in there because their forward line has been so good. Ben King leading the charge here. Ben Long's been in great form.
Bailey Humphrey, when he gets the ball,
Yeah.
is going well.
Who's their other tall sort of option they've had as well?
Ethan Reid's down there.
Ethan Reid, yeah.
He's got some
If
serious
they can
ability.
feed it in there like they have been the last couple of weeks, they're going to be tough to stop.
Well, the main thing that makes the Gold Coast forward line really good when they're up and about is the off the ball work from all the other forwards to get Ben King open. Ben King's almost like a really traditional full forward. He plays deep. He wants to lead up, hit up at the ball, and then when he gets a set shot within 40, it's almost a guaranteed goal. He's a beautiful set shot. He doesn't miss very many.
Yeah. What we going with?
I think I'm going to go Freo, just due to the home crowd advantage. It's going to be a big weighting factor. Gold Coast first final against so many first-time finalists. I think Freo are going to get the job done by about 3 goals.
I'm going to go Gold Coast here, only because coaching experience is going to be a major factor here too. Dimmer is a great finals coach. He's got the flag experience, and I don't trust Longmuir enough.
Well, see, on the opposite side, I don't trust Gold Coast enough. They lost to Port only a week and a half ago.
Yeah, but Freo also lost to
Brisbane.
and got thumped.
Yeah. Brisbane, Port Adelaide. Gold Coast only choked finals. Let's be real, right? And when also, as Jimmy said, the home ground advantage. That is 60,000 Freo fans and 2,000 people who don't really care about any team, so they're going for the Gold
They're
Coast.
being paid to go.
Yeah. I think it's just going to be so much pressure on these Gold Coast kids who haven't played finals yet.
It's going to be a great lesson for them. That's going to be all the better for the future of the club. But I think in this situation, the Purple Army, Pat Voss might explode if he kicks a goal as well. By the
Oh,
way.
yeah. That might be the
Headbutt
greatest.
it and go,
He might explode.
all right, sure. Let's have a look at our ladders quickly before we finish up here. Ladder predictors for the season. We'll quickly touch on it. We're using Squiggle as well to use our ladder situated. It's a good sort of app that you squandered upon.
Oh, both of
Did
us.
both of you? I didn't know
Yeah.
about this app. I'll start off first because I was probably the worst out of all of us. I had a average score of 64.2, what we call a C. I got 3 exactly right. I got Western Bulldogs, Melbourne, and GWS correct. My biggest probably difference, people, I had Sydney top. That didn't work out well. I had Carlton 3rd. I had Adelaide 9th. And my other big one I had here,
This wasn't Gold Coast like 12, 13.
I had Gold Coast in 12th. So they were probably my bigger ones I had that were wrong.
Yeah. I'll go next. My overall rating has come out at a 70.5, which is a B. Sort of hanging around the middle of where the experts are on the website are ranked. Some of me good ones. I had Melbourne correct in 14th. I had, what else did I have in here? I had Fremantle in 6th. No, that one right. Had Collingwood just one off in 3rd. Geelong just one off in. I had Geelong coming first. So I was one off there. They came 2nd. Had some shockers. Had Sydney 2nd. No good. Had the Crows in 13th.
Yeah,
I'll do
that's
it.
rough.
Really bad for me. The rest is sort of just around the mark, just a bit So yeah, 70.5.
All right. Now, my one, I got 77.1. Now, that's higher than any expert on the platform.
Give him a job.
Now, the funny thing is, right, I only got one actually correct, like accurate. I got Giants 5th. However, I got 6 of the top 8. I got 3 of the top 4. The only ones I had in there, I would have had Carlton out of the 8, which would have been at least Adelaide in there, so I'm in 7. And then Doggies that made it in. But I had Adelaide 9th, Gold Coast 10th. I had Sydney 11th, which I predicted that very well, which I'm happy about. Port 12th, which also predicted. Everything else was only like 1 or 2 changed around. So all of it was pretty decent. So I am now better than everyone else. Also, funny to see Caro was the worst.
She's had a year, hasn't she?
She's had a very big year.
It's dusty. Where'd you get that out of?
It was on the table, to be honest.
All right. Should we go into the Cripps Dacos medal? Finish up for the season.
This is the last time you'll hear it for the season.
God damn it.
Probably ever.
Right.
For the Cripps.
Have to update the Sting next season.
Yeah.
Oh.
So guys, how was your weekend?
Shut up, John. But we got here finally into the season. We're going to announce our Cripps Dacos medal. Before that, we're going to go through around 24 results.
Gotta remember back to what happened. It's a
Where
while
we had
ago.
10 votes.
Remember that segment we had?
Oh, yeah.
Remember
Jimmy, do you
when?
want to start us off?
No, you won. You
I'll
can
start
do
us
it.
off. Okay. We had Essendon versus Carlton. Thursday night football. It's almost been 2 weeks now. It's been a while. 1 vote to Mason Redmond, 2 votes to Francis G. Evans, and 3 votes to George Hewitt.
Don't know what that was.
Anyway, next game, Collingwood versus Melbourne. 1 vote, Christian Petrarca. 2 votes, Jordan Nagowie. New Farfer.
Congrats, Jordy.
And 3 votes to the guard himself, Scott Pendlebury.
To the Ken show, it was the funniest game of all time at the time it happened. Port versus Gold Coast. 1 vote to Mitch Georgiades, 2 to Connor Rozee, and 3 to Zach Butters.
Real non-eventful game, what turned into an eventful game. North Melbourne versus Adelaide. We gave 1 vote to Jai Simpkin, 2 votes to Tristan Sherry, the helmet, and 3 votes to Riley Thilthorpe.
A game that was left to tick the boxes, Richmond versus Geelong. 1 vote Sam Banks, 2 votes to Bailey Smith, and 3 votes to Coleman Ellis, Jerry Cameron.
Saturday night, a game no one cares about. West Coast Sydney. 1 vote Isaac Heaney, 2 Tom Papley, 3 Errol Goulden.
GWS versus St Kilda. We gave 1 vote to Jack Sinclair, 2 votes to Darcy Wilson, and 3 votes to Toby Green.
Now, next up is the Doggies versus Fremantle, the Guts Up Cup, as people call
Guts
it.
Up Cup.
I hate it. 1 vote to Josh Tracy, 2 votes to Shai Bolton, and 3 votes to Marcus Bontempelli.
Moving down up to the Gabba, where the Brisbane Hinds were in force against the Hawks. 1 vote went to Cam Rayner, 2 to Carl Amon, and 3 to Hugh McCluggage.
The final game of the round, we had Gold Coast versus Essendon. We gave 1 vote to Ben King, 2 votes to Matt Cow, and 3 votes to Noah Anderson.
Now, to put this in the context, right? Last year we tied on 30 votes for the
Yes.
top 2.
They rigged it for their best players.
Well, yeah. So we had someone originally win, and Jonty had a bit of a sook, so...
No, we went through some of the results. Now, this year, there is a clear winner.
Shock.
Shock.
Who won it?
Nick Dacos.
Oh,
We went with the PA.
He's
MVP.
biased voting.
No.
no, because we all voted for
We
it.
all voted for it. And I think you actually the most person that gave Nick
No, I
Dacos.
didn't. I didn't give him many votes when he shouldn't have got votes.
He didn't. There was
Cool,
a game.
cool.
Anyway,
He's won it.
He's gone back to back.
He's gone back to back.
Who
Good
else
job.
was in around that mark?
Second place in 24 votes. So 29 Nick, 24 Matt Cow.
No.
Well done, Matt Cow.
No. He
Um,
stormed back in the second half of the season.
Had like 2 votes halfway through the season.
Right.
He had an absolutely ridiculous second half of the season. Third place, tied on 23. Marcus Bontempelli.
Yeah, fair.
Another storm home.
He stormed
What,
home.
phenomenal from Bont.
And Noah Anderson. So Gold Coast had 2 players get 47 votes between them.
That's phenomenal.
Good effort.
And then we'll just put this as a tied 5th. Naz and Bailey Smith.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's a fair squad.
Fair squad, by the way. We built a squad of votes. Real quick, we'll go through it. So use this as you want, but this has got some funny people in there. Backline, Colby McKercher, Jordan Clark, Bailey Dale, Nazaya Wangani Miller, Jack Sinclair, Carl Amon.
It's a really tall back line.
Yeah, really tall.
That's going to stop all the talk wars.
Midfield, Noah Anderson, Nick Dacos, Bailey Smith, Max Scorn, Bontempelli, and Matt Cow. Then forward line, Toby Green, Jeremy Cameron, Isaac Heaney. Then we've got Luke Jackson, Phil Thorpe, Rankin. And then on the bench, McCluggage, Butters, Brayshaw, Dawson. You can imagine the midfielder bias in this voting.
Who are we giving the coach to?
We'll probably have to go with Matthew Nicks.
Top. Ugh.
Anyway, that means the Dacos has won. New Sting next year.
The Nick Dacos medal.
And then we can announce the next medal.
Yeah. We're going to do a finals medal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we going to call it?
The Dom Sheen medal.
Yes. Get in
It's
there.
he's retired this year.
He's retired.
He's got the greatest finals goal in
I'll
history.
allow it because we won it only a couple of years ago.
And we'll give it to the winner of whoever wins this year. Finals.
Go finals, Woody.
Go final.
No.
Looking for Barissa. Oh, my words. But Australia looking for a quick comeback. They've got it. Tim Cahill. Astonishing. No help whatsoever. Matthew Leckie. What a goal.
You've just been dicked. Hill Dickinson Stadium.
I
Yeah.
love getting dicked.
It's just great, isn't it? It's made
Hill
Everton a big club
Dickinson
again.
Stadium is going off. Everton are back to being a top 6 club in the Premier League.
Jack Grealish has become the best player in the league again.
Funny when he's not playing in
I
it.
saw an Everton fan saying if he won the lottery, he's just going to give 50 million to Man City just to keep Grealish and live on his farm.
Everton
Three
fans
games
have-
in, they're already losing the shit.
Oh
They've
my
lost the
God.
plot.
Oh,
Anyway, to actual important soccer news. West United have officially folded.
I think they've
No one
no,
saw that happen.
They've
They'll
lost-
still
they've-
have the
they've-
youth, they'll still have the
They've
youth academy
lost their
teams,
A-League license,
which they'll have to fold.
Yeah.
so that
They
They will not be going to MPL.
They've got a debt to pay off.
A big one.
debt collectors.
So youth teams will still be playing for the year, and then they'll probably be moved to a different team.
Yeah,
Let's be real. But the shortest lived, other than Gold Coast United
Gold Coast.
and
Gold Coast.
North Queensland Fury.
yeah, that's right.
But like shortest in the current landscape, you are going to be gone and forgotten.
Yep, they won a title. That's it.
Yeah. Now they're gone.
That's it. We also saw the announcement of the teams that fully made it for the Championship League.
Yes.
Let's see if I can remember these names.
Well, while you're talking about that, Heidelberg are in Australia Cup finals, guys.
How good.
Yes,
that is
they
so-
are.
They are, which means it has to probably be played outside of Heidelberg for the final.
Oh, well,
They-
depends. So it's probably going to either be at
They
Amy
beat-
Park or
I would like to see it at Lakeview.
Lakeside.
Lakeside.
yeah, but then Newcastle could also win it as well. So
Boo.
They beat
Could we go
Auckland. How funny.
It's so
they
funny.
dominated 2-0
Yeah,
in that
it was-
as well.
The funniest goal was just the pressuring.
And then Newcastle obviously beat Avondale. What would have been so funny if Avondale won?
Heidelberg Avondale would have been a
that would have just been a fight.
That would have fed families.
That would have just
That
been
would
a
have been an
fight.
ethnic war.
Okay.
But back on this, the confirmed clubs that have been announced for the Oz Championship, the inaugural one, we've got Avondale, who we just talked about before, Preston Lions, South Melbourne, Wollongong Wolves, Apia, is that what they're called?
APL Leica, yeah.
Apia Leica, Marconi Stallions, Sydney Olympic, Sydney United, is it Metro? Who's Metro Stars?
They're in
Set?
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Yep.
Broad Meadows Magic. Bayswater City, and before we get worried there, it's not Bayswater in Melbourne.
No,
it is
figure that out.
Bayswater in WA.
Figure that out.
Northwest Sydney Spirit, Canberra, Croatia, Heidelberg United, Moreton City, and South Hobart are the announced
Now
teams.
that concludes Man Reed's list off phone.
What do we do? Man reads list off computer. Now, the OFC Professional League is also becoming around thing.
Yep.
It's basically a similar thing to what the championship will be, but we actual OFC, so Oceanian teams, and Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah.
Now, there's been a big fuss.
Of a certain club.
Certain clubs. So Auckland FC, they get in there after their 1 year. Christchurch United made it. And South Melbourne were representing Australia.
Yeah.
Now, these are all big clubs in their own regard, but Wellington felt a bit disrespected.
Very disrespectful.
Very disrespected.
Potentially.
They said that they can't believe they didn't make it, seeing that they're the biggest club in New Zealand.
Yeah, they're fair.
Except the thing is, what they pointed out was that Auckland's filled out more seats than Wellington last year. So they will get to play against Bulla Boys FC in Fiji, Hikari United FC in Papua New Guinea, Solomon Kings FC in the Solomon Islands, Tahiti United FC in Tahiti, and Vanuatu FC.
Can't wait for away day at Vanuatu.
South Melbourne playing Vanuatu is going to be
Feeding.
or Bulla Boys.
It's going to feed families.
Anyway,
Oh, boy. let's head over to Europe because something big's happened here in Europe. And Manchester United lost to Grimsby Town.
Yeah.
In the Carabao Cup.
Our goalkeepers are maybe the worst thing we've seen in my life.
Glorious watch.
A fourth tier team who are also undefeated in that, so they're actually not in pretty good form for League 2. They beat you guys on penalties.
Look, all I'm going to say is our goalkeepers suck.
Hey, Onana scored more penalties than your two major signings did in Mbuemo and...
No, they scored one each.
Cunha. Cunha was the one person who
Mbuemo
missed.
scored one, but he also missed.
Yeah.
And then Cunha.
But yeah, United fans have lost the plot. They now hate watching Grimsby games.
Yes.
Oh, yes, our mate's doing that. I'm not doing that because I have a thing called, what is it? Respect.
It was so funny. I think this is probably the biggest upset we've seen in a long time.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Oh, well, we got a little bit of revenge. You lost 3-0 to West Ham.
You guys celebrated like you won the Champions League against Burnley in the 96-minute winner.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap.
We did.
We're above City and you guys now, and we are awful.
We did. I don't know how we lost to West Ham. It was
It's embarrassing.
It's
quite
because
embarrassing.
what they
You got
did.
smoked.
We didn't get smoked. We just
3-0. That's a smoke. That's a smashing.
because they scored them all in the 84th minute.
Yeah,
onwards.
but they also made better chances all game.
Yeah, I know. It's we've got a tough game next. We've got Arsenal next. That'll be fun.
Not that they played a midfielder they played today.
And Marinakis is having a meeting with Nuno, so this could be interesting in the break.
He's leaving.
Oh.
He's leaving.
Oh no! Did you see Marinakis at the Champions League?
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
with
come back to him.
Olympiacos getting the worst draw ever.
He looked like he wanted to shoot it.
We'll come back to him.
Because then we got a pretty favourable draw in the Europa League because of it.
What?
Rigged.
We do get to play Real Betis, who did sign Anthony.
Yes.
And
thank
he's going to score a
goodness.
hat trick.
No.
Anyway, the Prem's over
Yeah.
because Liverpool, well, they played Arsenal this morning, obviously. They won 1-0 with that ridiculous free kick from Dominic Szoboszlai.
What a free kick!
Crazy goal. But the biggest win of the day was a couple of hours later when the news come through they've officially completed the signing for Alexander Isak.
£130 million.
They've spent 220 million euros on 2 strikers.
Yep, they did. I saw something. They've spent the same amount of money before the Isak thing as Forest had because they did get off a lot of players.
Yeah. And look how that's got for them.
They've done pretty well.
Yeah, no, they're just winning it all.
Yeah.
That front two of Isak and Ekitike is
Well, I'm
scary.
almost seeing Ekitike being moved out wide now.
No, they're going to play a 4-4-2, I reckon.
Yeah,
We'll see.
it's crazy. They didn't play that well today, and they're still conjured the
And
win.
if they get Mark Gehi,
Yeah.
who just got a banger as well.
Yeah.
It's so over.
And then
This manager, we cannot beat Liverpool.
No.
you also played the most defensive haram ball I've ever seen.
No.
Tell me about it.
You're in Timber was at striker half the time.
No,
Why are
the
you
thing-
playing 3 centre defensive mids?
I don't.
and forcing about.
Who would have thought when Odegaard come on that we looked better?
Oh, what?
Oh, it was so
Frustrating.
one thing we all need to touch on as well. Iran Kunda is back at it again. Another banging
another
free
free
kick. Another free kick.
Have you seen
He's
everyone?
going to the Prem next year.
Yeah, no, there's no way. He's now completed a signing somewhere for 100 million euros.
He is going to be the Lord and Saviour for Australian football for the next 10 years.
Yeah, because Qual's just left to the Slavia Prague.
Yeah, he's going to Croatia, Czech Republic. Willie, what are you doing?
Drink her own urine and lick the floor.
Why on earth are you brawling in the streets before the game even starts?
So you're somehow not number one.
You're just massive. All right, welcome to Fade Melon of the Week. It's Fade Week this week. I'm fading you.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm so bored.
So confused.
Anyway, this week in Melon of the Week, once again, it's the same thing every week. We rip on some teams, and some people, some organizations for the silly things they did over the week in the last few weeks. 'Cause sometimes the news takes a bit of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, who wants to kick us off?
What's that?
Well, mine's Melon of the Week, the main one, so I can't start. I've only got one this week.
Okay, I'll start.
Thanks, James.
I'll start with our favourite podcast, besides our own. Sam Newman and Wayne Carey.
Oh, great podcast.
Intellectual chat. You It's been here about 3 times already this year.
I can't wait for the podcast today about the riots.
Oh
and the
God!
protest yesterday.
No,
That's gonna be.
Shut up.
It's gonna feed families.
Move on. They were talking again. This clip doesn't even have Wayne talking. It was just Sam. He was questioning why he can't call. I can't say what he was wanting to call people because I would get bleeped and you wouldn't hear any of this. Just a bunch of homophobic slurs.
Oh, God.
Why can't I call people this? Why can't I do this? Why can't Sam
It's 2025.
read the room?
No, don't read that room because that room has no intellectual authority. It's read outside the room
Read Wayne Carey's room where he's on control.
or his bathroom.
He's
His
on-
recent activities.
No, God damn it.
Anyway, this podcast is ridiculous, and I keeps coming up on my Instagram, and it pisses me off because I keep seeing it. So they're mountains.
All right, I'm gonna do a couple back-to-back ones. These are both social media silliness. All right, one's Cal the Dragon. So legendary TikTok goalkeeper.
Oh, makes brilliant saves against Pod FC.
Well, I didn't realize, but Dragons Fire FC is a real Instagram account.
What?
Cal the Dragon's got a team there, and he announces his different signings. Like
Playing pot, whatever it is.
it was Erling Haaland, I think was one of them. Was the best player of the preseason, scored 18 goals in 5 games.
Oh my fucking goodness.
They announce when people leave, when people sign.
So why some people shouldn't be allowed social media?
He wishes happy birthday to different Cal the Dragon names of people.
Boy.
Okay, this is just a melon.
UK TikTok just needs to be just stopped.
Well, keeping on the football theme, bad football opinions. Do you know what this is?
I
Yep.
did see
I've
moments
seen.
of this.
I've seen.
There's been some absolutely blinders over the years. But this one was a recent one. It comes back to our old mate Marinakis. So I don't know what he's paying this guy to say this. But this was someone's genuine take. Olympiacos will win the Champions League and El Khabi will be the MVP.
That is the worst
They've
take
got
of
the
all time.
toughest draw, and El Khabi has been sort of held hostage at Olympiacos,
Yep.
like Gibbs White being held hostage at Forest.
No, they love it there.
Yeah,
I love being here.
yeah, he's got a gunshot against his family.
Anyway, both Cal and this guy that Marinakis is paying, you're both massive melons.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Marinakis might be in it every week, you know.
If he continues at his weight, his rate of melon.
He might be a melon of the year the way he's going,
I think
Marinakis.
so. All right, do you want to go again?
No, because I got the last one. You got one more to go, and then we're at melon of the week.
Yeah, I've got one more as well.
Oh, you do.
Okay. Continuing with football. Man United.
Just
You,
Man
you, were,
United.
you were not avoiding this list after your
No, we
performance
deserve
against
it.
Grimsby.
We deserve it.
League 2 team. Let's not forget, they lost some pens. They're also 2-0 down.
Yeah, they were.
It was looking like it was going to be worse.
Harry Maguire is their Lord and Saviour.
Got it to extra
Doesn't
time.
even start.
Got it to penalties. But you still just lost to Grimsby Town. Onana couldn't save a penalty. You choked.
Yeah.
Scraped out a win against Burnley.
Embarrassing
Hey, at
club.
least we won this week.
You can say mind the gap all you want. You're still shit.
How,
yeah,
how long
sure.
has Amron really got as coach?
Plenty of time. We don't want to fire him.
You'll be done with that far. But yeah, Man United, Melons, shit.
Well, hey, they can get Jose again.
Nope.
He's free.
No.
Further back,
Do you know who else is free?
Ollie.
Who?
Oh, he is free as well.
Yeah, he is.
Shiloh Sanders.
Oh.
So we know the Sanders family pretty well. Dion, Shador,
Featured
Shiloh.
a few times already.
Featured a few times. Now, once again, we're coming back to they've had a pretty bad week. So Colorado in college football lost their opening game. Shiloh was cut after he punched someone in the preseason. And Shador is the third string quarterback on a team that has a literal masseuse bandit.
Yep.
A 39-year-old QB, and the person was drafted 2 rounds before him. So obviously it's been a rough time, right? So Shador had some insightful words. He texted the group chat and posted this online. We need to recover.
Thanks, Shador.
Thanks, Shador. Do you want an insight? Do you have any insight?
Should do a grow up.
This isn't a
He's thinking he's Martin Luther King with his inspirational quotes here.
The Colorado lost one game that they were expected to lose. Everything else is just stupid. They're both now basically when they fail as NFL players, they're both now going to be like picked in a Canadian Football League team already. That they've already taken the rights to it.
Oh my God.
So it's all funny.
This is the new this is the new Ball family.
No,
for
this
the
is
NFL.
the cursed Sanders family. Anyway,
Oh God.
To the melon.
Melon of the week. We're here. Got here. This is a bit of professional wrestling. Our Melon of the week is Raja Jackson.
this is actually real wrestling this week.
This is
Wheelie
real wrestling.
Really wrestling.
If you don't know who Raja Jackson is, he's the son of former UFC champion Rampage Jackson, who was a phenomenal fighter.
Sorry, the name Rampage is just funny.
Well, that was his nickname. I don't know what his first name was. It was something.
Really real.
So he went to this. He's sort of like an influencer at the moment. He does live Twitch streams.
He's
et cetera,
unemployed.
all that. Yeah, pretty much. So he went to this. He got invited to this wrestling event. It's like an independent wrestling event. And before the game, they showed up. He sort of live streaming all this. And the person who was supposed to do like a run-in event with his name was Stuart Smith. They did like a sort of like a promo out the back where he like pretended to have like fake beef, etc., or like that, like all sort of professional wrestling sort of staged. But Raja Jackson sort of didn't think it was staged. He thought it was real beef. So he had to calm him down afterwards, Stuart, because he had to tell him this is just staged, trying to get people's attention excited. So then the event happens, and he's sort of on live stream here. He's live streaming the whole event, and you hear in the background saying, "Oh, if someone gives me 50 subs or something like that, I'll go in the ring and knock him out." And like saying he's going to murder him and all this before he hops in the ring.
Oh,
So
boy.
he's already off to a bad start here. So then he hops in the ring for his planned stage attack. Throws him up, slams him down. Fair thing. Then he decides to just throw haymakers straight at his head. And there is 20 haymakers he throws back to back at his head.
That's
And
assault.
Getting him in the temple. So Stuart Smith, I don't know if he's out of his coma at the moment, but he is in ICU, in intensive care.
Wow.
This is very much on the
So
line.
he's now awake and communicating. But yeah,
That's the melon.
this isn't because he couldn't protect himself. Like this is not like a UFC.
Yeah,
event.
you live streamed yourself beating a man up.
Yeah, you're cooked.
Yeah.
So he hasn't been arrested yet. But I feel like it's only
A matter of time.
a matter
it's
of
inevitable.
time before arresting.
Is it because the person he's assaulted quite literally can't press charges?
Yeah, because he wasn't awake for most of it. But
That's mental.
it's gonna happen in the fellow days. But he has been banned from Twitch.
Oh, so he's been on kick in a few days.
Yeah. Smith has been. He had a GoFundMe raised for him. He's got $207,000.
That's good.
So far to help pay for the medical bills. But fair enough because he was in ICU. But yeah, Raja Jackson, you're our melon of the week.
Fair enough.
That's bordering back on what we originally did.
That was quite interesting.
Oh boy.
Anyway, we probably should wrap this up real quick. Someone's got to leave.
Someone's got to go
Sorry,
have
guys.
din-dins.
I gotta go.
Din-dins.
Anyway,
I'm Ethan Stone.
I'm James Giles.
I'm John Tiperi.
Stay nothing.